Ahoy, everybody! Haha! It's your old buddy Axel the Sot right here. Welcome to the official CD launch party. Woohoo! Yeah, it's a great new CD filled with a ton of songs. I'm glad you could make it. I am, and I hope you're all doing well wherever you are right now. And I'm doing well. I've been working on many projects, including my upcoming It's the Axel the Sot show. Yeah, coming soon on Patreon. Very different than this show that you're about to see, so keep tuned for news of the release date, yes, whenever I finish it. Yeah. But I'm working very hard. But today it's all about the launch of my new CD, The Best of Axel the Sot. Yes, I've put together some of mine and hopefully some of your favorite songs. 22 songs in total on one CD, including a couple songs that have never been released on CD before. That's Pure Inebriation and The Legend of 2 Foot Willie. Yes, indeed. Huzzah! We spare no expense in this lovely little party. I hope you have a mug ready, filled with something special. I know that I do, because we're going to do a little show here in a minute. In fact, the show coming up is sort of it's like a lot of the old stuff, some of my very favorite stuff that I used to do for many years. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. Yeah, hey, but you know what about the new CD? I even put together a little commercial for the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to play that for you, but in a little bit. But for now, let's start the show. Huzzah! Come on in, it's time for the show. Hurry up, it's almost time. Come on. Yes, come on in. Hey, what are you doing? Come on in, have a seat. Look, we got a front row seat just for you. You got your mugs ready? You got it filled? Filled, yes, because you're going to want to drink during this show. I know I do. I'm going to have one right now. I know. All right, let's officially get the show underway. All right. Ahoy! Welcome aboard, lords and ladies. Axel the Sot at your service. Time to set sail for just a wee bit of naughtiness. That's right. This show has a lovely little rating of PG. See? Just PG. Yes, I know. It's not going to be very naughty at all. No, don't worry. Those of you that like the really naughty stuff, later on, we're going to get to it. But for now, I'd like to try to entertain everybody with a lovely little classic show of mine. Yes, so let's begin. Hey, TGIF. Am I right? TGIF. Thank God it's fermented. I need it. Woo! Let's start the show with a song. Here's my guitar. There you are. Lovely. It's right here. And you're going to help me sing, all right? It's a pretty song. Every now and then I do pretty songs, all right? Some people don't believe me, but I can be pretty. Look, doesn't that sound lovely? It's a beautiful little song entitled Sweet Violets, and you get to help me sing it. So let me teach you the chorus. Repeat after me. Sweet violets, sweet dee-dee-dee, sweeter than all the roses, da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee, covered all over from head to toe, da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, in sweet violets, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Very good, you sound better than me, I'm afraid. Yes, here we go, lovely little song. Sweet violets, sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe. It's sweet violets. the man who delivers manure. He died of a terrible fit. To fulfill his very last wishes, he was buried in 6 feet of sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. An award-winning farter from Sparta, who could flatulate ballads to it. He could blow out a Mozart sonata and play any of Beethoven's sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. One day he farted an opera. It was hard, but he just wouldn't coit. The aria sounded quite lovely, but it made the whole room smell like sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. A politician is much like a diaper. My reasoning I will submit. They both should be changed very often when we find they are both full of sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. Well, I know that these verses are naughty. I've been cursed with an immature wit. I start out like Shakespeare and Dante, but somehow I end up like sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. And now that my story is ended, it's time to make my exit. And if any of you feel offended, stick your head in a bucket of sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. One more time! Sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violet. Huzzah! Oh, that was lovely. You're a lovely singing voice today, too. Let me take this guitar off. Yeah, because the next song we do, we're not going to need that guitar for. That's right. But now it's time to actually and officially start to show you how we do that. We have a lovely little toast, don't we? We raise our mugs high into the air. Be they real, be they fictitional. Who forgot their fictitional mug? How embarrassing for you. Raise them up as one and yell with me as one. A toast! Oh, very nice. Let's drink to something beautiful. To alcohol! Yeah, now carrots may be good for the eyes, but alcohol will double your vision. Now we drink. Ooh, yeah, I know. But you know what? Just recently I read about the dangers of alcohol and I immediately gave up reading. Yes. Oh, I know. People say, Axel, what do you got in there? That's not really alcohol, is it? But you know what? It really is. How would you like to know what's in here? You would? Yeah, we'll take notes because you might want to make this at home. It's a new twist on an old taste sensation, folks. What do you call vodka and orange juice? That's right, a screwdriver. That's right, a screwdriver. Slightly different recipe. That's right, it's vodka and prune juice. Yeah. Yeah, we call that a pile driver. But it keeps me going. In fact, I was in the pub the other night. I says to the beer meister, I says, give us another. He said, sorry, Axel, we gotta cut you off. You're too drunk. You can't even see straight. I said, but I'm not drunk, and I can prove it. You see that doorway way over there, I says? Well, there is a cat coming in that door, and that cat has only got one eye. That proves I'm not drunk. He said, you're drunker than I thought. That cat's not coming in, it's going out. I know, I wish he'd have told me that earlier before I poked that one-eyed cat in the eye. Ooh. Well, I had to. He was squinting at me. He ain't squinting no more, I'll tell you that. Oh, all right, but I do like to drink a bit. I gotta admit, I like to drink. I bet I'm not the only one. You like to drink? You like to drink? What do you like to drink? You like to drink beer. Who likes to drink beer? Ha ha. Who likes to drink light beer? I saw a hand go up. See, a lot of you will not admit that you drink light beer, but there's an awful lot of you out there who enjoy this stuff in private, may have, so I don't know. I have a theory about light beer drinkers. Would you like to hear it? Well, I believe people who drink light beer don't actually like the taste of beer. Nope. They just like to pee a lot. In fact, why does beer go through you so fast? I said, why does beer go through you so fast? It doesn't have to take time to change color. Yeah, unless you're drinking that red beer, then you might want to see a doctor. All right. Shall we have another toast before we do a song? Yeah, another toast. Raise them up. A special toast. A toast! To alcohol! It's cheaper than therapy. No, not the way I drink. But remember, kids out there, remember, alcohol is never the answer. No. But it sure does make you forget the question. And speaking of drinking, why don't we do a drinking song? Would you like to learn a drinking song? Yeah? No? You're not very excited. It's not just any old drinking song, mind you. This is the National Drinking Song of Ireland. There you go, yes. The National Drinking Song of Ireland. I know, that could be any song. Alright, but it's a lovely little song. It's called the Do-Re-Mi Song. Yeah, so you might recognize the tune. We're going to sing it through twice. The first so that you can learn it, you get comfortable with each other, but the second time we're all going to sing it together in perfect 1237 part harmony. Yes, we will not use a guitar in this. We will sing without the aid of an instrument. You know what that, of course, is called, right? Singing in Acapulco. That's what we're going to do. We're going to sing in Acapulco, and it goes something like this. Dough, the stuff that buys my beer. Ray, the guy that pours my beer. Me, the one that drinks my beer. Fa, a long way to the John. So, I'll have another beer. La, I'll have another beer. Tea, no thanks, I'll have a beer. And that brings us back to dough. Everybody now. And dough, the stuff that buys my beer. Ray, the guy that pours my beer. Thanks, Ray. Me, the one that drinks my beer. Fa, a long way to the John. Thanks, John. So, I'll have another beer. La, I'll have another beer. Tea, no thanks, I'll have a beer. And that brings us back to dough. Huzzah! Well sang. Yes, that was lovely. We're having a good time. Oh, one of my favorite songs, in fact. Let's have one of my favorite toasts. Raise them up. A toast! Ha ha ha. To time. Yes, to time. For time is never wasted when you're wasted all the time. And I'll never waste time, that's right. And remember now, the best way to avoid a hangover is to stay drunk. There we go. Oh, it's very nice. And I like a nice cold beer, especially now, because I don't know if you've noticed, but the seasons are turning, right? Fall's turning into spring and into the summer, and it's getting very warm out there. In fact, the other day, it was just so hot outside, and I had to go cut the grass, right? So I said to my wife, I said, sweetie, it's so hot outside here. What do you think the neighbors would say if I did all the yard work naked? She looked at me and she said, they say that I married you for your money. She's mean, she is, Earl. I said, come on, sweetie, come on. What is it you love most about me? Is it my handsome face or is it my sexy body? She said it's your sense of humor. All right. I know, that got me bloody depressed. So, give me a minute to go refill me mug. In the meantime, we'll be right back to the show after this brief word from my sponsor. Me!
It's the Axel the Sot
Axel the Sot here with an exciting new CD, the best of Axel the Sot. 22 songs all on one album, some of my favorites and some of yours, including
Bang Away Lulu, bang it good and strong.
Bang Away Lulu.
What the hell will the Navy do when good old Lulu's gone? We're headed down to Bella
Bella's Bodacious
It's
Bordello.
the raunchiest whorehouse around. To Body Bella's Bodacious Bordello we go, where the kinkiest harlots are found. Sing! Balls to your partner.
The Ball
That's
of
against the
Ballynoe.
wall. If you can't get laid in a Renaissance fair, you can't get laid at all. The trouble with an orgy.
The trouble
there's
with an
some
orgy.
think it's fine. With bodies piled, it's hard to know what's his or hers or mine. ABC,
The ABC song.
NOPQRSTUVWXYZ.
Get your antlers ready
And it's
for
moose.
the Moose Song.
Moose. I like a moose. I've never had anything quite like a moose. I've had many lovers. My morals are loose, but I've never had anything quite like a moose. Life can be hard with a
The legend of 2-Foot Willie.
They all stop and stare at my bone. I'm not all that fond of this big anaconda, 'cause no one will leave me alone. Old King Cole was a
Old
merry
King
old soul,
Cole.
and a merry old soul was he. He called for his wife in the middle of the night, and he called for his bakers, 1, 2, 3. Butter up the buns, said the bakers. Balls in the air, said the jugglers. Fiddle-diddle-dee, fiddle-dee, said the fiddlers. Mighty fine men are we. There's no one here that can drink more beer than Axel the Sot, that's me! And there was Brown, upside
old
down,
dun cow.
lapping up the whiskey on the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they came a-knocking at the door. Who don't let 'em in till it's all drunk up? Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue-blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. 1 for the morning glory, 2 for the
1 for the
early
morning
dew,
glory.
3 for the man who will stand his ground, and 4 for the love of you, me girl. 4 for the love of
And here
you.
Axel's serious side with Sterling Forest. Back to the sea.
The city sky, I make my escape to open sea. Can't abide skyscraper tide. As I push ahead, it pulls at me. Fight the tide. Running over
haunting
the hills,
high on the
loving
hill.
under the sun. Silently showing how to become one. You take my hand, hold it soft to your breast. Close your eyes, darling, it's time we must rest.
But that's not all. You also get pure inebriation. It's the Axel the Sot Show. Scotland's depraved. The Great Big Wheel. Captain's Wife's Lament. The Dance. Hairs of her dicky die-do. We shouldn't say vagina.
So here's a
And of course, what compilation would be complete without Health to the Company?
My last, let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass.
So go to my Facebook page, Axel the Sot, and pick up your copy of the best of Axel the Sot today. Haha!
For we may and might never all meet here again. So here's a
Welcome back to the show. I hope you liked that commercial. It was a lot of fun to put together, and it's a fun album too. In fact, check on my Facebook page for all the CD ordering information, or I'm going to put it up there. And if you haven't already, please like my Facebook page, and come back all the time for your daily dose of alcohol-related humor. Yes, but now it's time to do another song. You ready for one? All right, we're going to do a song off the album. This will be my last song for this lovely little show. But I've saved one of my favorites for last. That's right. It's a lovely little song entitled The ABC Song. Yes, and you're going to help me sing this one too. How many people out there know their ABCs? How many? No. That's about half of you. I think that's the national average. But that's all right, because I'm here to educate as well as entertain. So let me teach you the course. It's merely the ABCs, and it goes like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Z. All right, you got it? Want to give it a try? All right, here we go. All together and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Yeah, that was piss poor. That's all right. Now, don't be afraid to learn, all right? But in between the chorus, we're going to visit some childhood nursery rhymes. And I bet we all grew up listening to nursery rhymes, right? I know I did, and that's why I turned out the way I did, because of these nursery rhymes. These are not just regular nursery rhymes. So sing along if you dare. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Oh, let's start out with an easy one. I know we're all familiar with Hey Diddle Diddle. Yes, here's my version. Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat did piddle all over the kitchen floor. The little dog laughed to see such sport, so the cat did a little bit more. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Well, what's your very favorite nursery rhyme out there? Anyone, what's your favorite? What? Mary had a little lamb. A precious memory I'm about to destroy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Her father shot it dead. Now she goes to school with it between two slices of bread. Yum! A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Well, I think we need a little nursery rhyme trivia. Who is the most famous couple in the nursery rhyme world? Jack and Jill, there you go. Jack and Jill together at last. Jack and Jill went up the hill to smoke a little leaf. Jack got high, unzipped his fly, and Jill said, "Where's the beef?" A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. See, I told you to get a little naughtier. All right, who are we missing? Little Miss Muffet. What would a nursery rhyme song be without Little Miss Muffet? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, her dress all tattered and torn. It wasn't the spider that sat down beside her, 'twas Little Boy Blue and his horn. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Alright, let's see. Little Bo Peep, oh yes. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. But a search revealed they were out in the field with Little Boy Blue behind them. Ew. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right, time for a couple more. This might be a little obscure. How many out there remember Georgie Porgy? Yeah? Good. Yeah, they're a lot funny if you know the way they're supposed to go. Georgie Porgy. Georgie Porgy, puddin' and pie, he kissed the girls, he made them cry. When the boys came out to play, he kissed them too. He was funny that way. Woo! A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. One more. The final verse, one of my favorites of all time. Jack be nimble. What could go wrong? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Silly boy, he should have jumped higher. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Huzzah! Ooh, that was lovely. Well, thank you, lords and ladies. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And I hope you all had a good time. I know that I did, even if I'll kind of screw up on the guitar a little bit. Yes, but you know what? If you can, please don't forget to tip me. In fact, look at this. I've got my little tip hat right here, and I'm going to pass it out. And I think there's a link either up here or down there, and you can just put a virtual tip in. So I'm going to just pass the hat. There you go. There you all. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, please. Please tip generously. Yes. I do need to drink. Eat tonight. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. So keep doing that. Keep doing that. For any time that you see this video, if you want to help, it's all going to a worthy cause. My bar tab. That's right. Oh, and don't forget to pick up my CD. All right. Look on my Facebook page for information on how to do it. I think you can pay just like with the virtual tip jar and just write your name and address and enclose $22, but it's free shipping for that's $1 a song for this lovely little album right here. And if you buy this, I know this, we're living crazy times. There it is. That's what it looks like up close. But living crazy times. So for everyone that you get from me, I'm going to stick one of these lovely little Let's roll a little moist towelette that's hospital grade to wipe off any potential germs, alright? Even though I think there's enough alcohol in me that it would have killed it all. But yes. So it's been lovely, lords and ladies. It's been so much fun. Why don't we have one more toast, alright? I do have one actual sweet toast. People don't think I know any nice toast, but I've got one. So here we go, lords and ladies. Until next time, raise them up. I toast! To you, my friends. May the winds of fortune sail you. May you sail a gentle sea. May it always be the other bloke who says this drink's on me. Huzzah! See you next time.